It's always men who have the most to say about people wearing makeup, and the hypocrisy baffles me every single time, talking about some one wipe and it's all gone. No, 4 actually. But you got a lot of faith in Neutrogena. If I'm being honest though, men should not be talking about wiping, period. Who has crap stains sitting in the threads of their boxer briefs? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, y'all are so weirdly obsessed with how much powder I'm putting on my upstairs cheeks when you should be worrying about what's marinating between your downstairs ones. Besides, makeup's like an art form for some people, but Brad, I couldn't care less if your skid marks resemble the Mona Lisa. It's not—
I know that I cannot be the only one where you're in school and you literally like break your arm or something, or like your knee is split open. There's literally blood everywhere and you're in so much pain. Like, you've literally just broken a bone. So then obviously you're going to go to like the school nurse or medical room or whatever, and all they would say is put a wet paper towel on it. You would just stare at her in disgust. Like, miss, I've broken my arm. Are you seriously just going to sit there and watch me hold a stupid wet paper towel on it? And then they say like, oh, don't worry, sweetheart, I'm like trained to do this stuff. Well, you're clearly not, hun. Can you not like call my mum or something at least? Like, just do something. Because wet paper towels do not cure anything. They're not made of magic.
Alicia?
No.
I didn't even say anything. Okay, what are we going to say? Nothing. Oh my god, go away then. No, what you doing? Playing Roblox? Who better not ask? Oh my god. Oh, wait, what the hell? Why is Chelsea speaking different language? What? I wasn't talking to you, go away. No. Okay, whatever, just stay then. I don't want to. Oh my god. Okay, bye. Oh my god.
Hello.
I'm inside your house.
Okay. Yellow.
Why did you hang up? Why did you hang up on me?
If you're inside my house, just come talk to me.
I'm in the closet.
Oh, you're gay? That's cool.
No, I'm not gay.
No, it's alright, my cousin's gay.
No, I'm not gay. I'm literally in your closet.
Wait, really? Who is this?
Come find out.
Where are you?
Are you stupid or something? I just said I'm in your closet.
Oh,
Y'all know those popular girls who think they can sing, but in reality they sound like a supermassive black hole? I was paired up with one of them to finish a project, and Miss Girl did nothing. Didn't even type a single syllable. So I had to go out of my way and finish her part of the project. And so today she posts on her Snap story a video of herself singing, Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Bitch, you can go jingle your head into a brick wall.
It is so annoying when you're in class and you finally hear the bell ring. But then, the teacher goes like, oh, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I dismiss you. Like, no. The whole point of the bell is to dismiss us. So I'm packing my bag, I don't care. I'm not missing even 2 minutes of my lunch break. And then, they have the audacity to ask, where do you think you're going? Well, where do you think I'm going, Mr. Hayes? To the grocery store? No, I'm going to eat my lunch. Alicia? Patricia! Oh my... Get out of my bedroom! Oh my god, you're so disgusting! What did I do? I didn't do anything. It sounded like you just did a shot. What's a shot? A shot, like, means like, it sounded like she farted mixed with pooing. I did not poo or fart. It sounds like it's so much. That was just my mouth. Yeah, sure. Oh, and it's get out! No. Yes, I need to spray this. God, you're so rude to me. How am I rude? You're the one that just, like, farted. I did not. Oh my god, Mom! What? Come here! What? Oh my god, it stinks! Yeah, Patricia did a shot. What's a shot? She farted mixed with her pooing.
Remember that girl who reported this song, so now when you go to post it, we'll give you a warning.
Never break someone's heart. They only have one. Break their bones instead. They have 206 of.
Sister married a man from Spain. His name is Carlos. and they have these 2 little girls, and they always text me, but they don't have a cell phone, so they text me on Carlos's phone. So now, because of the time difference, I get these late night text messages from Carlos. Messages like, I love you. I can't wait to see you. I'm like, Carlos, stop it. You're married to my sister. This is inappropriate.
Right, that's it. I can't anymore with these stupid friend requests. Why can't the friend request come at the top of your screen, not covering the jump button? I absolutely hate it. I was just about to make it to the top of like 40 stages, and then I got a friend request. I accidentally pressed accept instead of jump, and then I fell. Thanks a lot, Unicorn Lover 568.
I feel glorious. Katie, can you clean my room? Why would I do that? Mum says you have to. Yeah. Mum! What is it? Well, basically, Lucy said if I could clean our room. Is that true? Lucy Edwards! Oh my... Mum! Mum's right there, you know. Well, she just hit me! My poor eardrums. Shut up, Katie! Girls! Katie Edwards! Yeah? Okay, let's talk about PE. Yes, that thing where you have to stand out in the rain when everybody's looking at you and screaming, Fizz, catch the ball! Yeah, and you don't actually want to catch the ball. Yeah, that. So, I'm sorry, but who in their right mind actually enjoys PE? Like, I know there are some people, but who actually willingly wants to stand out in the field and be screamed at, oh, catch the ball, and then you end up not catching the ball because you have, like, literally no sporting ability, and then all your other teammates just go, oh my goodness, Bless, why didn't you catch that? Well, I'll tell you why I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that because I don't care. Yes, I don't care. No. Yes. Okay, this is going to be something from...
I'm Debbie and this is my story. One day I was in my English class watching a movie about Shakespeare. I had beans and coffee before school. The most deadliest combination. It wasn't even that long before my stomach started rumbling when I got into class. The movie was really loud and I sat at the back of the class, so I thought it would be my perfect chance to let out the most bubbly fart so no one could hear it over the sound of the movie. As soon as I was about to do it, my teacher paused the movie to explain a scene, and that's when I let out the most soggy doggy, butchered froggy, shit comes out loggy, made the room foggy, so loud you would think it was the 4th of July. I swear to God, one kid sitting next to the window opened the blinds because he thought he heard a thunderstorm outside. I dropped my books on the floor in hope of a save, thinking that people would have thought the sound was my books dropping, but that's when the creamy lumps fell out of my pants onto the floor. I ran out crying to the bathroom and called my mom, and she took me home and got me new clothes. I had to go back to school the next day and everyone was laughing at me and was calling me Diarrhea Debbie.
I'm pretty sure my parents have very selective hearing. I would be there minding my own business, doing my own thing, right? And then I would hear my mom screaming my names from the bottom of the stairs. So I would go like, what? Really loudly. And so many times, but she literally wouldn't be able to hear me. Then I would have to go down and my mom would just be there asking, oh, what are you doing? But when it's like 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm calling my friends, whispering, barely making a sound, basically just breathing, she would already be storming to my bedroom, half asleep, yelling at me to shut up. How does this work?
Some teachers just really get on my nerves, you know? I don't know what planet they're on, but they definitely are just built different. Here's an example. When you need to go to the toilet, you politely put your hand up and say, Miss, can I go to the toilet? No, you should have gone at lunch. I'm sorry, Karen, but I can't control my bladder. You know, at lunch, when I'm eating and drinking, it gets digested, and then later on, I need to go to the toilet. It will take me 5 minutes at max. Probably not even 5 minutes. Considering our lessons are like an hour long, I'm sure that's not too much of an issue, is it? And then sometimes they're just like, okay, but you need to wait until so-and-so gets back. I need to go to the toilet. I don't care about talking to anyone. I want to go to the toilet. I don't care about that. What do you think we're going to do in there? Just sit and chat for the rest of the lesson? No. And then they're like,
don't want you having a bit of a mother's meeting in.
Okay, so one time when I was in class I had a very aggressive urge to fart. I was scared it was more than a fart, so I asked the teacher to go to the bathroom and she said yes. I ran down the hallway with my hands on my butt preparing for the worst. I reached the bathroom and slammed the door shut and had the most stinky, slinky, dinky, double-decker Twinkie, extra pepperoni, piggy, sticky shard in the whole world. The walls started to cave in and I'm pretty sure I saw Jesus out the window. The fire alarm went off and everyone was screaming. They thought Thanos snapped his fingers. I screamed in the bathroom sounding like a dying goat. I stopped after 5 minutes and felt like I just killed half the
This is a message from my mum, so if you're not her, please keep scrolling. I'm kidding. I know you're probably not gonna scroll, but oh well. Hi, Mum. How's it going? How's it hanging? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You know the other day when you told me that I was addicted to my phone and that, oh, you need to get out more and stop going on TikTok so much. You're gonna get addicted. Well, don't think I don't see you with your Facebook and your Instagram, seeing what Sheila and Jim have been doing over the weekend. Don't think I don't see that. You know, when you come over to me and sing like, oh, look at Sheila's little child. I don't care about Sheila's little child. But it's the same thing as me checking up on my favourite TikTokers. You haven't even seen Sheila in like 20 years. Okay, bye.
Your friend sent you this video because they realized that they send you a lot of TikToks. So all they have to say to you is, you think you have a way out of this? I'm going to keep sending you TikToks. And you're going to watch every single one of them. And you're going to enjoy it. And you think you can just simply walk away? You think you can block them? No. You don't have an escape. We will find you!
So you know when you're playing Roblox with your friends and they're like, oh, what game do you want to play? And you're like, oh, I don't mind, you pick. And they're like, oh no, I picked last night, you picked tonight. So you just pick a random game. Let's use Murder Mystery, for example. And you're like, oh, let's play Murder Mystery. And then your friend's like, I don't like that game. Well, don't tell me to pick the game then. If you don't like the game that I want to play, don't ask me to pick the game in the first place if you're not gonna play the game I want to play. So then you suggest another game, like, oh, let's play Royal High. I don't like Royal High. No. If you want me to pick the game, you gotta be happy with the things that I tell you. You gotta be happy with the game that I pick. Because if you're just gonna say no to all the games that I pick, what's the point in asking me to pick? Chloe, I know you're probably gonna see this, and I know you're listening to this. I will come for you, and I will find you. Is it just me, like, when you're scrolling through TikTok, you could be on any video, and then automatically TikTok, like, scrolls down, like, a bajillion videos? Like, I'm sorry, honey, but I'm not finished with the one I was just watching. And you've just scrolled down, like, 10 videos. So then you have to scroll up again to watch the videos that TikTok just told you, no, you don't get to watch these. Does that happen to anyone else? Because I've asked my friends about it, and they said that it doesn't happen to them. What is it about me, TikTok, huh? Why can't I watch videos? Huh? And like a couple nights ago, I got so scared because I thought this account would get banned. Because basically, when I went onto TikTok, it came up saying that things like, what's your birthday? So I didn't put birthday in because I didn't want to, like, you know, get hacked or something. But apparently if you put the birthday in and it was the wrong birthday that you created the account with, then your account would get banned.
Why is it whenever you just look kind of scruffy and you're going to your local shop, you're wearing like a baggy t-shirt, tracksuit bottoms that barely fit you anymore, and you haven't even brushed your hair? You kind of just look a mess, you know? And then you walk into your shop and then like half of your class is there. It's like, why? So you decide to go to another shop. Guess what? The mean girl's there. And then you see the office lady. Please just go home and come back when I'm not.
When I was little, I found my mom's credit card. And, being a 6-year-old, I saw my mom putting the credit card on her phone, and I knew how she did it. So, I decided that I was going to put it on my phone. So, I put it on my phone, and I was downloading Roblox, because I thought, hey, I can play with my friends here. That day, I spent $2,000 worth of freaking money on Robux. Let's just say a lot of my friends thought I was really cool and rich. When my mom found out, I hid from her for seriously like a day, and then once I got in there, she wasn't mad. She just said I was Captain Robux.
I do not understand how people are not afraid of spiders. Like, it has 8 legs and like 20,000 eyes. I saw a spider in my room. You think I'm gonna sleep in there? Nope, I'm moving to Japan. Konnichiwa!
Part 4, this is the final part. So the teacher reached over to me and grabbed something. And it looked like a scrumpled up piece of paper, and then handed it to me. And then so I looked at it, and it was like some sort of sign or message, and it was saying, oh, give me free food. So I was really confused, and the teacher had already walked away, so I asked my friend, where did that come from? And then she just started laughing hysterically. She was just like, it was on your back the whole time. That's why people were laughing at you, because you had a sign on your back. And I thought it was really funny, so I didn't want to tell you. And, well, I mean, I was a bit annoyed at first, but now I don't see myself so annoyed because it was just a joke. Also, this happened a few weeks ago. It's not recent. But, yeah.
And since a lot of birds do their nests here, it was normal for a baby pigeon to fall off and die. So I explained to Nola the situation and how the baby just fell, and she just said okay. When I show up the next day at school, everyone was giving me deathly stares. So I go up to a girl and ask her what happened, and she responded with, "How dare you kill a baby pigeon, you monster!" I looked at her in the most frustrated way, knowing that everyone thinks I'm a psychopath now, and it's all because of Nola. This is why no one...
So I just came back, and I have literally grown in like nearly 10k. So thank you for this, and I also saw how many of you want a part 2. So part 2 is here. So I got into the bathroom, and I saw nothing. Like, literally, I checked my teeth, I checked my hair, nothing. There was nothing. I could not understand. So, obviously, I thought, well, maybe it wasn't something, like, on me right now. Maybe they'd just seen a really embarrassing photo of me that somebody had posted somewhere. So, obviously, I immediately took out my phone and I checked everything. All my friends and everything that they posted in, like, the last day or so. And they hadn't posted anything that was weird at all. So, obviously, I was just like, okay, what is going on? Maybe it's time to ask somebody. So I waited out the lesson, and then I caught up with one of my friends, and I asked her, and what she said shocked me. Part 3. So my friend said to me, well, maybe you should look in the mirror. And I said, well, I'm sorry to say, but I've already tried that and I couldn't see a thing. And so she was just like, okay, well, maybe you need to look like from a different perspective. And she was laughing and I was like, what? So I thought she meant, you know, maybe like, please stop. And, like, we were in the lunch queue, and I was trying to tell everybody to stop. Then one of the teachers came in. And now this is one of the really strict teachers. If you have rolled your skirt up, they will tell you to roll it down immediately, or else you'll get detention. And I was like, well, you know, they're laughing at me, so the teacher's obviously going to tell them off. But then the teacher came over to me, and the teacher said... So, let me tell you about something that was kind of funny. So, I'm not a popular person, so it was kind of weird when everybody was staring at me as I walked past them. And, you know, obviously I was quite surprised, but I was kind of busy, so I didn't think anything of it at the time. Sorry, I just got something stuck in my throat there. And, yeah, so I came into my classroom and I sat down and suddenly everybody just started pointing and laughing at me. And I had no idea what was going on. I thought, you know, maybe my hair wasn't, like, looking good. Maybe I had something stuck in between my teeth. But whatever it was, I really needed to sort it out. So I asked the teacher if I could be excused to go to the bathroom. And of course, she agreed. And as I left, everybody began to laugh harder. And honestly, I was just like, what is going on? And so I reached the bathroom, obviously. And when I checked in the mirror...
4 years ago, back in grade 8, me and my friends, we all had Kik. If you don't know what Kik is, it's basically like a messaging app. And this one girl from my school, she had a bunch of group chats that she was in, so she added me and my friends in. We made lots of new friends from it and everything, and this one guy, I would talk to this one guy. It wasn't only me who talked to him, my friends talked to him as well. I live in Canada, and this guy lived all the way in America. So I asked for his number because I was going out to my friend's house, which I didn't have Wi-Fi there, and I was too scared to ask, so... I got his number, and we started talking. We were literally talking all night on the phone. Like, texting and calling. So I didn't think there was any problems with this guy. Like, I think that I could have just continued talking to him. And since I now had this guy's number, I was always texting his number instead of texting him on Kick.
I have a story. One day in 5th grade we were on a field trip. On the bus I was sitting next to this weird girl named Patty McBerry. For some fucking reason Patty was so excited about the trip. We were going to a fucking museum. What the actual fuck, who likes museums? They are so fucking boring. Anyways, halfway through the trip Patty McBerry started coughing viciously. She had a seizure due to overexcitement. She was shaking from happiness for the rest of the ride. When we got there Patty McBerry ran out of that bus faster than coronavirus spreads. She fainted because she was so excited. The tour guide had to hold on to Patty while he showed us around because she was too hyper. Out of nowhere, Patty McBerry broke free and ran right to the live animal section. She went to the gorilla's enclosure and smushed her face against the cage wall. Then out of nowhere she starts climbing up the fucking wall. Patty McBerry jumped into the enclosure and tackled the gorilla out of excitement. The gorilla ate Patty.
Y'all should have seen Jessica's face. She got up and ran to the principal's office and told her everything that just happened. And since the principal was a little bit strict, she gathered all of the grade and was confronting us and asking us who was bullying Jessica. Me and other boys and girls stood up without hesitation and told the principal it was us. Then the principal gave all of us 1 month of detention. I actually didn't care, even though I think that she was the one who should have gotten detention.
One time when I was 9 I was giving my mom a back massage. I was sitting on her back and I wanted to fart but instead I did a shart and piss combo so wet and stinky your nose would turn into dust if you smelled it. She immediately jumped up and my hot diarrhea splattered all over our brand new carpets. She went and showered and I could hear her crying. When she got out she made me clean the shit on the carpet with my blanket. She made me sleep with the blanket that night and I was crying in bed. The smell of my blanket was that bad I vomited and because the pressure of my vomit was so harsh I did another shit and piss combo. I was crying as I rolled around in my filth and my mom came in and screamed when she saw it. She said how can someone so little have so much shit inside of them? She showered me and she then made me sleep on the couch because she didn't want to risk me sharting in her bed. We then bought a new bed set for me and replaced our carpets.
I got suspicious of why they said that, so I went and asked Nola. Nola, why did that girl just ask me why I'm friends with you? Do both of you have beef or something? Then Nola looks at me in the weirdest way and says no. I just said okay and went on with my day, but I was still really suspicious. Weeks pass by and Nola tells me that she wants to hang out, so I invite her over at my house. So she came and we started playing around and she decided to go into my brother's room. And all I hear her say is, ew! I follow her upstairs and just see her staring down the window. She was looking at a dead baby pigeon.
If you're having a bad day, I just thought it'd be nice for you to know that a girl who used to be in my class posted a thing to her story that was like, oh, like, honest opinions about me, please. And she responded to her own story and said, oh my gosh, you're the Heather. Queen Heather. You are the main character. You are so pretty and talented. This would have been fine if she didn't screenshot her own response and post it on her and post it to her story with her username still clearly attached. She was so in character. She was like, oh my god, you guys, stop. Like, why does everyone think I'm the Heather? I can't do this today.
Roblox is finally bringing the iconic sound back, but you can't actually use it. Not without a fluffing price.
Yesterday, Roblox released a video on their official TikTok account with the title, A Comeback So Good It Hurts, with a noob walking up to the camera, dying, and the ooh sound effect playing. Everyone has been so excited for this comeback.
But from what it sounds like, Roblox actually isn't reinstituting this as the default death sound, but instead is requiring developers of games to pay 100 fluffing Robux, or $1 US, to be able to license this sound for their game. What the shell? For shark's sake, dude, holy mackerel, what are we doing, Roblox? Forcing developers to pay Robux to be able to use the oof death sound instead of just re-adding it to the platform as the default is complete bullshark. Roblox is a multi-billion-dollar corporation that generates approximately 114 US dollars per second. I don't think they should require developers of their platform to pay for a sound as iconic as the oof sound effect, but that's just my opinion. After Roblox fluffed up so horribly with the Hatch event by letting a literal pedophile along with their condo game into the event, I think they're resorting to this as a way to make up for it. But even with all this drama, Roblox still can't introduce an actual good feature into their platform without some sort of catch. Don't get me wrong, I love Roblox as a platform and it has been one of the biggest parts of my life all growing up, but I think they may need to reconsider the way they're reintroducing this oof sound. Roblox finally added the ability for you to appear fully offline. Yeah, that's right. Now you'll never know that I play Hot Daddy Furry Simulator. I mean, Deep Woken. Yeah, not my proudest moment.
But this is amazing because before you couldn't hide.
Roblox used to expose me like a whole scaled fish fillet on a silver platter. The moment I'd log in, people would be in my messages like, hey,
I see you online. Wanna play Adopt Me together again?
Like, no!
I don't want to join your pet daycare cult again, Tiffany, for shark's sake. Holy mackerel.
And sometimes, you know, you just want a bit of time to yourself to play a game in peace, appearing offline everywhere, and just enjoying a bit of silence.
Sitting in Furry Hangout 7 and barking at passerby.
I'm kidding. I don't do that to people. It was a joke. Probably. But then we're gonna have that one super edgy emo friend that appears offline
all of the fluffing time and then wonders why nobody plays with them.
Tag that, friends. They know who they are. But honestly, I'm really glad that Roblox added this feature because this might be one of the first updates in a long time that wasn't just a UI change. That makes me feel like I'm navigating a toaster with fluffing depression. Props to Roblox for this one. This is a good update. Although it did take them 7 years. Roblox now scans your face with AI to determine your age. Yeah, I think I would rather be oiled up and clapped
From the back by 3, no 4 men than I would let Roblox scan my beautiful face.
I mean, I would just want that anyways, but... What's next, Roblox? You're gonna ask me for a fluffing DNA swab to enter
Royal High?
a urine sample to equip the Bloxy Cola? Do I need to submit a W-2 tax form to play Brookhaven?
For shark's sake, dude, holy mackerel.
And don't even get me started on how the AI would clock me. I'd be smiling for 2 seconds and to be like,
Estimated age 47.
Fluffing, excuse me? This is Bullshark. I wear one little fish hat and
Suddenly I'm your daddy.
I mean, Dad. I get that it's supposed to be for helping people that don't have a government-issued ID and just want to verify their age to get access to age-restricted features, but I just know some of you are going to be out there trying to catfish the system,
holding up anime body pillows,
tricking your parents into doing it, hoping the AI thinks you're at least 13 so you can join a fluff and furry cafe.
You're not slick.
Let's pray that this feature doesn't save the images of our faces because the amount of data that Roblox could collect
is absolutely terrifying.
Stay safe out there, and remember, if your screen starts smiling back at you,
it might be too late.
Okay, have a good day. Tell me why my teachers have assigned 18
fluffing projects on the last week of school.
My final day is June 6th, and I have 3 presentations, 4 essays, a stance paper, a documentary, multiple exam reviews, all after state testing and AP exams.
Oh, but it's okay. At least I have
fluffing final exams to look forward to on the last 3 days of school instead of enjoying myself.
For shark's sake.
For your final project, I want you to travel deep into the jungles of Cambodia, find the rare and elusive, critically endangered Irrawaddy dolphin,
collect a sample of its semen, perform a sperm chromatin integrity test, and create a genetically identical copy of this organism using its DNA.
Don't worry, this project's only worth
95% of your grade.
Oh, also, it's due tomorrow.
What the fluff?
Why would you ever think it's okay to assign projects like this so close to the end of the year?
Holy mackerel, just
Crow me now.
With how close it is to the end of the year, I just cannot bring myself to give a crap about this pointless fluffing schoolwork. All I want to do is get out of here and enjoy my summer vacation. There are these little things called AP classes in America, and they stand for Advanced Placement, essentially on par with a college-level class. Guess what?
Your schoolwork doesn't just end at the end of the year. Oh no.
If you're taking any AP classes next year, they will assign you
fluffing summer work to do.
Just let me enjoy my summer. What the shell is wrong with you?
I'm curious to know if I'm the only one having this happen, or if your teachers are assigning you an absurd amount of fluffing schoolwork right at the end of the year too.
You better drop to your knees and bark like you want it.
Is what somebody sent me in my TikTok DMs yesterday. Yeah, you know who you are.
What the shell? Allegedly they said it was a trend, but I think they just want to turn me into their little pet.
I'm not your good boy, you fluffing freak, for shark's sake, dude. Holy mackerel. My TikTok DMs will either be the sweetest people messaging me like, oh my goodness, I love your videos, you're a super cool person, which I really appreciate,
or they tell me to put on the maid dress, spin in a circle, and meow like a good boy.
Like, what the fluff do you even say to that?
I'm scared to open my DMs at this point. I think you guys got too much unfiltered horny in your tap water. Either that or TikTok has opened the portal to the freak dimension. Y'all called out like, hi bestie, bark for me. Like, no. Go sit in a bathtub full of cold spaghetti and reflect on what you become. I'm not your little freaky fish boy.
This isn't Finding Nemo after dark.
Get a grip. Why are popular kids
so fluffing stupid?
Okay, so this crazy thing happened the other day. I was just sitting in my 3rd hour class, and in that hour I unfortunately sat at a table with the fluffing popular kids.
I'm just sitting there doing work while one of these
creatures is sticking a pencil into their Chromebook.
As I watch sparks and smoke just fly out.
Ref, do something.
They're all gathering around the Chromebook and laughing as they damage school property.
Guys, what the shell are you doing? I don't need your Chromebook to fluffing explode. I'm not trying to die at school.
Meanwhile, one of the other bugs that was sitting to the left of me was like, yo, Vaughn, I need you to pose for me. I want to add pictures of you to my story.
And I was like, okay.
And it just sat there and took pictures of me with the fluffing flash on.
But you want to know the worst part? Out of nowhere, one of the kids messing around with the Chromebook turns to me and goes,
hey, fun. I just wanted to let you know that if you ever decided to do corn, I'd support you by watching your videos. I'd jork it too. I'm sorry. What?
Why the fluff would you ever say that to me? For shark's sake, dude. Holy mackerel. Can we just have some basic human decency?
And not say crazy stuff like this?
I need to hear your guys' stories about the popular kids at your school. If you've got anything, comment it. I love reading them.
Roblox is now adding screen time limits. Oh, no. I'm not just gonna sit here and fluffing take these limits like a
Good boy. I will be making another account.
How else am I supposed to ask people
To connect me.
I mean, send me a connection. I mean, I'm glad that Skibbity Ohio Rizzler 42 can't play Grow a Garden for 14 hours a day now. But like, now how the hell am I supposed to bark at people in 2-player Femboy Tycoon for 9 hours a day? I'm joking. I've never played that game in my life. I also don't bark at people. Maybe. But goodness, I just know that some of your parents are out here fluffing, foaming at the mouths at the opportunity to restrict your access to how much Roblox you're allowed to play in a day. Well, oh boy, do I have a solution for you. For one small payment of $3.4 million US, I can get rid of them. I remember how many screen time limits my parents have tried to impose on me throughout my years of living, and for shark's sake,
Dude, holy mackerel, thank goodness I don't have to bear through that anymore.
but for those of you who do, good luck, soldier. Just remember that you can always make another account. Comment what kind of limits your parents have imposed on you. I'm curious. Also, you should totally follow me on Roblox.
Hey, bestie. Hello. I want to ask you something. Sure. What is it? Can you add UBF? Oh, why? I just want to meet him. Okay.
Alina_mine34 has added to the group chat.
Hello, baby. Oh, who is this?
My God,
She is my
he's
best
so
friend.
hot. Alina doesn't
Clara.
deserve it that
Hello?
she is so
Are you
ugly.
there?
I'm gonna steal her BF. Oh, sorry guys, I was away from keyboard.
No, that's okay.
What's your name, cutie?
Ezra.
Wow, so hot.
Thank you.
Clara, you know he is my BF.
It was just a compliment.
Yes, babe, relax.
Anyway, wanna play too?
Sure.
Yes.
I want to play with Ezra, so we can get to know each other.
Oh, okay.
See you.
Bye. Oh, I should make another account so I can see what they are doing.
In her new account.
Awesome. Now I'm going to buy Robux BC. They don't like bacons.
After she changes your avatar.
So cute. Let me send a friend request to them. Wait, there. Joins are on. I will join them.
She joins them.
Where are they? Oh, I see them.
I love you, babe.
Me too, sweetie.
You are making me shy.
Aw.
Baby, what the hell? Wait a minute. She already has a boyfriend, and she is trying to steal my BF. I need to tell her BF.
Add her main account.
Noah.
Who is it? You are Clara's BFF, right?
Yes, I am.
Do you need something?
No, but I have to tell you something.
Tell me.
Clara is cheating on you.
What?
With my boyfriend.
Oh my god, what? But how do you know?
I made another account to see what they are doing, and they were calling each other babe, sweetie.
Then you for telling me.
Oh, and I have an idea.
What is it?
We can pretend like them, like calling each other babe, honey.
Sure.
Wait, GC is spamming? I'll go check what they are talking.
Okay.
I love you.
Me too.
Hi, baby. Wait, why are you guys matching?
BC, we want to.
Yeah.
Babe, we haven't played in a week.
So?
I want to spend time with you.
Oh, sorry, but I'm playing with Clara.
Okay, bye.
Let's go, baby.
Baby.
It was a joke.
Bye.
Clara_mine and Ezra_mine has left the group chat.
And they even have a matching users. I have to tell Noah. I'm back.
So what happened?
They have a matching outfits and users.
I really loved her, but she didn't.
I know. How you feeling? Now let's have a matching users and outfits like them.
Sure.
Part 2.
One day in class the teacher let us play Kahoot. Of course the one smart-ass crusty-ass no-neck looking-ass glasses falling off the face looking-ass cheating looking-ass kid was sitting up all straight with his notes screaming so loud I had to buy a hearing aid that he was going to win. The game started and he got the first fucking question wrong so MR Smarty Pants grabbed his computer and smashed it on the quiet girl's head and started to rage and turn red as a tomato. The teacher told him to calm down so he ran to the door and slipped and had a concussion. We called the ambulance and they took him to the hospital. Turns out he had a severe anxiety attack. A couple days later we found out he had raged because his computer died during the Kahoot and the quiet girl had a severe concussion after Smarty Pants smashed the computer on her. Hey, so one time when I was in class I had a very aggressive urge to fart. I was scared it was more than a fart, so I asked the teacher to go to the bathroom and she said yes. I ran down the hallway with my hands on my butt preparing for the worst. I reached the bathroom and slammed the door shut and had the most stinky, slinky, dinky, double-decker Twinkie, extra pepperoni, piggy, sticky shard in the whole world. The walls started to cave in and I'm pretty sure I saw Jesus out the window. The fire alarm went off and everyone was screaming. They thought Thanos snapped his fingers. I screamed in the bathroom sounding like a dying goat. I stopped after 5 minutes and felt like I just killed half the all-known universe myself. I worked as a barista at Starbucks and I'd make coffees and shit. This one lady named Barbara came in and asked for a medium rare steak and fries. I said first of all I'm a barista and second of all this isn't Outback Steakhouse, we don't sell that, and then she started yelling give me my steak, I order it every time at this Starbucks, you're just stupid. She asked to see the manager so I got her and Barbara explained that I was refusing to give her steak, which isn't even true, and my manager said ma'am we don't sell steak. Barbara gave up and said fine I'll just have a chicken parmigiana, and then we all lost our shit. We started throwing drinks at her and Barbara slipped and cracked her hip. We got a lawsuit a week later for harassment and injuries in our store. She lost a ha 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 ha. So one time I had this really rude math teacher, like she would always yell at us for no reason and everyone in the class wanted to get revenge on her. She was really short, like 3 feet tall, so whenever she would write on the whiteboard she would need to stand on a chair. One day when she was writing on the whiteboard and she was standing on a chair, I went up behind her and yanked the chair away and she went flying. This bitch went 984 miles per hour. She started orbiting like the aliens were gonna take her away. She landed and was unconscious, so the other teachers rushed into the room and called the ambulance. Since nobody liked this annoying bitch, we just said that she fell off of her chair when she was writing. The paramedics took her away and we still haven't confessed to the police that it was us, and we probably never will since we don't give a fuck about her. She hasn't come back to the school ever since, and this happened like 2 months ago, so me and my classmates are hoping that she died. One day my parents got a whole treadmill so they could work out. It looked cool, so when we set it up I wanted to use it. I wasn't allowed to use it because my parents said it was dangerous. I didn't give a fuck if it was dangerous, I still wanted to try it. When they set it up they told us they were gonna use it, but they didn't trust me, so they locked the door so I couldn't go in. They were done and they said it worked fine. Fast forward to when it was nighttime. My parents got me to sleep, but I stayed up because I was gonna use it when everyone was asleep. They walked out of my room thinking I went to sleep, but when they got into bed I snuck downstairs to where the treadmill was. I didn't know how to use it, but I didn't feel like reading the instructions. I kind of got an idea of how it works, so I plugged it into the wall and turned it on. It was loud as fuck, so I was scared my parents would hear, but YOLO. It was really slow, so I turned the speed up to full. It progressively got faster and faster. I knew I had run that fast before when my mom chased me with her chancla. My legs were gonna fall off, but I didn't know how to stop it, so I just stopped moving, and next thing you know, since it was going so fast it pushed me right against the door, leaving a giant hole. My back was hurting like I think I got scoliosis from that. I was yelling rat-a-tat-a-ta, help me help rat-a-tat-a-ha-ha rat-a-tat-a-ta 911. My parents rushed downstairs and started yelling at me. Now there is a dent in the downstairs door. I was sent to the emergency room and it turns out I had a ruptured rib cage, scoliosis, a fractured vertebrae, and arthritis. Since I don't go to in-person school, I stay online and do school on Zoom. I thought being online was very convenient because I could bring my tablet anywhere with me and still be in school. One time when I was on my lunch break, my mom went to get me a taco from Taco Bell because my other option was McDisgusting, and God knows that I would rather die than to eat that shit. I went to go get my food from the kitchen and went up to join my class because my lunch break was over. I was eating the taco and all of a sudden my stomach started to boom boom shakalaka grumble bumble. In my head I was just like, I can just bring my tablet to the bathroom with me while I shit. So I did that. I placed my tablet against the wall facing me and I took a shit. The shit literally shot out of my asshole faster than the earth could orbit around the sun. I did the most runny gunny, faster than a bunny, bees making honey. It spent my money. I was far from done me. I wasn't funny. Chubby bunny. Outside was sunny. Extremely smelly. Wiggled like jelly. Traumatized Kelly. Welly belly Nelly. Fly in a heli. Cell phone telly. Scared my cat Shelly. Petroleum jelly. People started laughing, but I thought the teacher said something funny. Then the teacher said, Sophia, you had all of lunch break to use the bathroom and you choose to not only do it during class but to also show us all too. I froze for a good 3 seconds because of how embarrassed I was. I fell face first into the floor and left the Zoom and turned my tablet off. I stayed there with my face in the floor for like 3 minutes just taking in what I just did. I didn't go back to school for like 3 weeks. When I decided to go back, people called me Sophia Diarrhea. One day I was getting ready for school because it was picture day. I had just got new makeup from Easter. I put my foundation on and I thought I looked cute even though the foundation shade made me look sunburnt and the eyeshadow was dark orange. Not a good look. I also wore this ugly musty dress. It was green on the top and the sleeves had brown ruffles. I thought I looked so cool, so I went to school. I am still mad at my parents for sending me to school and that. Everyone stared at me while I walked into class, even my teacher. She was telling us to go down to get our pictures taken by our last names and I went in the beginning since my last name starts with C. I went down and then my stomach started to hurt. I ate McDonald's for breakfast because my parents were too lazy to make breakfast. I honestly started to pray to Whitney Houston that I wouldn't chart. I held my hands to my ass and walked to the photo booth. My stomach started to rumble, grumble, bumble, trumble, numbler, mumble, zumble, lumble. I tried act natural, so I removed my hands from my ass and got ready to take my picture. While I was standing there I did the most soggy doggy, sounded froggy, came out cloggy, looked loggy, made the room foggy, very soggy. I pulled a Nessa Barrett. It made the school building shake so much to the point people thought there was a level 5 tornado. I shat so much that it covered the camera right when they took the photo. When they realized it was my ass and not a tornado, I was immediately rushed to the emergency room and they diagnosed me with the one and only bowel cancer. One day when I was packing my lunch, my grandpa asked me what I was eating, so I told him I was gonna eat a sandwich, apples and Takis. He asked what Takis were and I said they were spicy spicy chips. He asked to try one but my grandma told me that if I gave him a Taki I would regret it. I gave him one anyway. When he bit the Taki he jumped 65 feet in the air screaming. He was asking for milk and we gave him milk but we forgot he was also lactose intolerant. While he was drinking the milk he ran out of the room and tripped on our pet pussy. He started farting and it sounded like we lived next to NASA when a rocket is about to launch. He let out the longest sloppy gloppy bloppy moppy noppy copy loppy floppy sloppy. When he fell I heard his back crackle McFrackle tackle. His back cracked, the cat attacked, roaches get attract, he broke his back, his shit turned abstract, he fell on the floor and couldn't get up no more, he was very sore, he looked like a dead boar. The pussy went bonker yonker plonker knocker conkers. We rushed him to the hospital and found out he died from a ruptured rib cage and explosive diarrhea. We also found out he had lymphedema, type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes, bowel cancer, the bubonic plague, the coronavirus, the Spanish flu, tuberculosis, malaria, AIDS, shitworm, measles and polio. One time I was sitting in church and I had to fart. I knew it would be dangerous considering I have a supernatural asshole. I felt it coming and the next thing you know the building starts vibrating and the sprinklers got set off. The roof was starting to cave in and I knew it was coming. All the windows were shattering and the ground was wobbling. I did the most chunky, monkey, funky, stunky, bed bunky, tree trunky, gunky, skunky, sloppy, ploppy, moppy, gloppy, mushy, tushy, ooshy gooshy, sushi fart so powerful I needed to get stitches. The walls started to crack and everyone was screaming while hiding under their chairs praying because they thought God was coming down. The danger alarm went off and everyone was calling their family saying they loved them. The roof finally caved in causing more destruction and my whole splitting fart finally stopped. Everyone got out from under the chairs and looked around. There was rubble everywhere and even the brick walls was cracked. They were wondering where God is and I had to act concerned with them. Anyways, my fart made it on the news and was titled as California's most deadliest earthquake. Little did they know it was my ripper ass. I haven't been to the toilet in 4 days and it was starting to worry me so I went to the doctor's. I arrived and the doctor felt my stomach and said it was very hard. He wanted me to take a stool sample which means you have to shit in the cup. I had coffee for breakfast so I was pretty much ready to go. I grabbed the cup and went to the toilet and held it up to my ass and started pushing. I didn't realize how badly coffee affected me and the next thing you know a strong gust of diarrhea started blasting out of my ass and I felt
আজকে আমি বানাচ্ছি শিমলা মরিচ স্টাফড শিমলা মরিচ বানাচ্ছি আমি চিকেন স্টাফড শিমলা মরিচ আর একটা বানাচ্ছি আমি হাটহাজারি মরিচ দিয়ে আমি প্রন রেডি করছি একটা সুইট চিলি প্রন আর আরেকটা যেটা আমাদের যেটা বোম্বাই মরিচ দিয়েছে ওইটা দিয়ে আমি রেডি করছি একটা বিফ কোপ্তা কারি শিমলা মরিচ দিয়ে একটা স্টাফ চিকেন বানাচ্ছি আর হাটহাজারি দিয়ে একটা ময়েস্ট চকলেট ময়েস্ট কেক বানাচ্ছি আর বোম্বাই মরিচ দিয়ে একটা কাটুরি চাট বানাচ্ছি দেখা যাক কি হয় আজকে আমি শিমলা মরিচ দিয়ে বানাবো শিমলা পুরি অ্যাকচুয়ালি শিমলার মরিচের ভিতরে আমি পুর দিয়ে একটা রেসিপি করছি যার কারণে আমি নাম দিয়েছি শিমলা পুরি অ্যান্ড আমি হাটহাজারি মরিচ দিয়ে একটা কুকি বানাবো হাটহাজারি জেলি কুকি আর হলো তার সাথে আমি বোম্বাই মরিচ দিয়ে প্রন দিয়ে একটা রেসিপি করব ওইটা এখনও নাম দিইনি ক্রিয়েট করার পরে দেখি কি নাম দেওয়া যায়
মেন্টার্স আজ বাক্স রহস্য এবং বাক্সের রহস্য উন্মোচিত হওয়ার পর আমরা দেখলাম 3 ধরনের মরিচ রয়েছে ডান দিক থেকেই শুরু করি ফেরদৌস স্যার আপনার 4 জন পার্টিসিপেন্টকে কি মনে হচ্ছে যদিও আজকে সবার জন্য মেন্টার্স টাইম আউট নেই
যেহেতু এটা টপ 10 এর একটা হচ্ছে আজকে হচ্ছে চতুর্থ দিন সো আমি মনে করি যে কি তারা অবশ্যই কনফিডেন্ট তাদের ওই জায়গা থেকে যে কোনো কিছু দিলেই ওরা হচ্ছে এটাকে ওভারকাম করতে পারবে এবং আমি সেটাই দেখছি সবাই সবার মতো কাজ করছে এবং খুব ভালোভাবে করছে আর নওশিনের যে ব্যাপারটা ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা যখন কেউ পায় কোনো পার্টিসিপেন্ট তখন কিন্তু তার মধ্যে একটা অন্যরকম প্রেশার কাজ করে ওর কাছে যখন আমি গেছি তখন ওরটা এবং আমারটা দুজন শেয়ার করেছি এবং বলেছি গ্রোসারিতে যেটা পাও তোমার যদি মনে হয় যে এর চেয়ে বেটার কিছু তুমি দিতে পারবা তুমি সেটাতেই চাইবা থ্যাংক ইউ
নাদিয়া নাতাশা আপনার পার্টিসিপেন্ট একদম আপনার চোখের সামনেই রয়েছেন খুব কাছাকাছি দেখছেন বারবার আমি লক্ষ্য করছিলাম কি মনে হয় আজ
আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে সে দেশি ফুডে কমফোর্টেবল এবং ওরকমই এক কোনো ডিশ বেছে নিয়েছে সুন্দর স্মেল আসছে পুরো থেকেই আমাদের মঞ্চ থেকেই সো আমরা মনে হয় খুব ভালো কিছু ডিশ পেতে যাচ্ছি
থ্যাংক ইউ নাদিয়া নাতাশা মাহফুজুর রহমান আপনার 2 জন পার্টিসিপেন্ট রয়েছেন সাফায়াত আর নিশাদ কি মনে হয় আপনার এরা 2 জন কতটা ভালো করবে আজ
যখন বলা হলো যে মেন্টাস টাইম আউট নেই তারা দেখলাম যে একটু চিন্তিত হয়ে গেছে তারপর যখন বলা হলো মেন্টাস টাইম আউট নিলে তাদের হচ্ছে যে কনফিডেন্সের নাম্বারটা কমে আসবে তখন দেখলাম যে তারা কেউই আর মেন্টাস টাইম আউট চায়নি আমার কাছে মনে হয় তারা সবাই খুব ভালোভাবে সুন্দরভাবে রেসিপি উপহার দিতে পারবে আমি আশা করি। দেখা যাক কি হয়।
নিশ্চয়ই। আইডি সাতিয়ার, আপনার একজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট রয়েছেন জুয়াইরিয়া, যেটা আপনি গত পর্বে বলেছেন যে জুয়াইরিয়াকে দেখেন আপনি একরকম যেটা হয়তো করবে, কিন্তু যখন ফুডটা সার্ভ করে তখন দেখা যায় যে অন্য ডিশ নিয়ে এসেছে। সো আজকে আপনি কতটুকু কনফিডেন্ট জুয়াইরিয়াকে নিয়ে?
অত বেশি কনফিডেন্স না, বাট ওরা মানে জুয়ারে যে স্পিডে কাজ করছে আমার মনে হচ্ছে সে তার ডিশগুলো নিয়ে কনফিডেন্ট। এখন কী ডিশ রান্না করছে সেটা তো আজকে মেন্টার্স টাইম আউট নেই, তাই বলতে পারছি না। শুধু জুয়ারিয়া না, আমি আদার যে 9 জন আছে তাদেরকেও দেখছি যে অনেকটা ইমপ্রুভ আর কি, যে ওরা যে স্পিড নিয়ে কাজ করছে। 3টা মরিচ, মাহফুজ ভাই যেটা বললো যে 3 রকমের টেস্ট, ঝালের ব্যালেন্সটা, ওইটা যদি ব্যালেন্স করতে পারে আমার মনে হয় এই কনফিডেন্টেই ওরা আজকে কিছু না কিছু একটা ছক্কা মেরে দিতে পারে।
একদম ছক্কা পেটানো বলে কথা। দেখা যায় সাদিয়া, তাহে দুজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট রয়েছেন, তার মধ্যে একজন গত পর্বের লোয়েস্ট স্কোরার। সো লিনাকে নিয়ে আজ কতটা টেনশনে আছেন আপনি?
যেহেতু লাস্ট পর্বে সে লোয়েস্ট স্কোরার ছিল, আজকে যদি অনেক ভালো পারফরমেন্স না দেয় তাহলে এলিমিনেট হয়ে যাওয়ার একটা চান্সেস আছে। আমি আজকে হোপ করছি তারা যাতে রেসিপি সিলেকশনটা ভালো করে। আজকে মরিচ দিয়ে কিন্তু অনেক রকমের রেসিপিস হয় আমরা জানি, বাট এখানে আসলে গেমটা এই জায়গায় যে তারা কোন রেসিপিটা সিলেক্ট করছে আর ব্যালেন্সটা কিভাবে করছে।
রাইট।
সো এটা যদি প্রপার করতে পারে তাহলে আমার মনে হয় আজকে সবাই খুব ভালো করবে।
উই হোপ যে আজকে সবাই খুব ভালো করবে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আগেন এটা দই হয়নি, রাইট? এটা দেখতেও ভালো লাগছে না, সো খেতেও তেমন একটা ফ্লেভারফুল না।
নেক্সট টাইম ভালো করার চেষ্টা করবেন, আপনার কাছ থেকে আসলে আমাদের আশা অনেক বেশি। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
এবারে রাজশাহীর লিনা।
আজকে আমি বানিয়েছি থাই স্টিম চিকেন আর সাথে ভাপা দই স্ট্রবেরি কম্পোতের সাথে।
চিকেনটা ওভারকুকড, চিকেনটা স্টিমিংটা অনেক বেশি হয়ে গিয়েছে, রাইট? সো ড্রাই হয়ে যাওয়াতে এটা অ্যাকচুয়াল টেস্টটা বোঝা যাচ্ছে না। সসটা দেখে যেরকম মনে হয় যে অনেক বেশি সয়া সস হবে, ইটস নট দ্যাট। সুগার দিয়ে যে ব্যালেন্সটা করেছেন ব্রাউন সুগার দিয়ে, আই থিঙ্ক ওটা দ্যাট ওয়ার্কস ফর ইউ। প্রেজেন্টেশন ওয়াইজ এটা দেখতে অ্যাপেটাইজিং লাগছে না, অ্যান্ড চিকেনটাও কুকটা হয়নি, বাট দ্য সস ইজ ওকে। সসটা দেখে যেটা মনে হয় যে ভালো হবে না, ইট ওয়ার্কস ফর ইউ। দিস আগেন এটা দই হয়নি, রাইট? এটা দেখতেও ভালো লাগছে না, সো খেতেও তেমন একটা ফ্লেভারফুল না। এটা কস্টিংয়ের চিনিটা দেননি, দইয়ের কস্টিং ঠিক আছে।
আমি শেফের সাথে একমত, চিকেনটা আমি আর রিপিট করতে চাই না, তারপরও চেষ্টা করেছো, থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
আপনার ফার্স্টে আমি মিষ্টি দিয়ে শুরু করেছি, বেকড ইয়োগার্ট। সো দেখতে ভালো লাগছিল, একবার নেওয়ার পর আপনার পুরোটাই পানি ছেড়ে দিয়েছে। চিকেনের এই কনসেপ্টটা আমি বুঝিনি, এটা আসলে মনে হচ্ছে কোনো মানে 1 বোতল সয়া সসের মধ্যে আমি একটা সেদ্ধ করা চিকেন এনে বসিয়ে দিয়েছি। নেক্সট টাইম ভালো করার চেষ্টা করবেন, আপনার কাছ থেকে আসলে আমাদের আশা অনেক বেশি। টপ 10 পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমি স্পেশালি আমি চাই যে আপনি নেক্সট টাইম ভালো করবেন। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
থ্যাংক ইউ লিনা।
তেল ছাড়া রান্না আপনারা সবাই আমাদের আগের সিজনস দেখেছেন। ইটস এ ভেরি কমন এপিসোড যেটা আমরা করি, এটাকে আপনাদের জন্য আরেকটু ডিফিকাল্ট করতে চাই আমি। আজকে তেল ছাড়া রান্নাতে বেকিংও থাকবে না। ওভেনের ইউসেজ এই চ্যালেঞ্জের জন্য কমপ্লিটলি নো। তেল ছাড়া রান্না, নো ওভেন।
তো সো তোমরা এখন নিজেরাই ভেবে বের করবে কোন কুকিং মেথডে তোমরা যাবে, যেখানে তেল ছাড়া তোমরা একটা সুস্বাদু খাবার আমাদেরকে চমৎকারভাবে প্লেটিং করে দেখাতে পারবে।
কিন্তু গত পর্বে যিনি টপার হয়েছেন তিনি ব্ল্যাক স্কার্পের সুবাদে কি কি সুবিধা নিতে পারেন?
আজকে দিবা আপনার জন্য ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের পাওয়ার দুটো থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, ইউ উইল বি দি অনলি পারসন যে আজকে ওভেন ইউজ করতে পারবে। সো বেকিং অর ওভেন রিলেটেড কাজ আপনি করতে পারবেন। অ্যান্ড দ্য সেকেন্ড ওয়ান উড বি রাঁধুনি স্টোর থেকে আপনি যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো কিছু নিয়ে আসতে পারবেন, আনলিমিটেড টাইম রাঁধুনি গ্রোসারি স্টোরে। আপনি ডিসিশনটা আমাকে এখনই জানাবেন, অ্যান্ড ডিসিশনটা দেওয়ার পরে স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
আমি অপশন 1 চুজ করব।
আপনি আজকে অপশন 1, which means আপনি ওভেন ইউজ করবেন। গুড ডিসিশন। আপনি এসে আপনার স্কার্ফটা দিয়ে যাবেন আমাকে। থ্যাংক ইউ, গুড লাক।
থ্যাংক ইউ দিবা। জাজেস, সময় নিয়ে আজকে কি বলার আছে?
যে সময়টা থাকে রাঁধুনি স্টোরের জন্য 15 মিনিট দেয়া হচ্ছে এবং রান্নার জন্য দেয়া হচ্ছে টোটাল 1.5 ঘন্টা, এবং আপনাদের এই তেল ছাড়া রান্নার 2টো আইটেম করতে হবে।
জাজেস, আজ কিন্তু আমাদের টপ 10-এর তৃতীয় চ্যালেঞ্জ এবং মহামঞ্চের নবম চ্যালেঞ্জ। আজকে কি কোনো এলিমিনেশন থাকছে?
আমাদের এই টপ 10 পার্টিসিপেন্টস যারা আছেন তারা যতটা সময় আমরা চাই যে আমাদের সাথে থাকুক, তারা তাদের বেস্টটা আমাদেরকে দেখ, সেটাই আমরা দেখতে চাই। সো আজকে কোনো এলিমিনেশন থাকছে না।
বিজ্ঞ বিচারক, এবারে আপনারা আপনাদের আসনে গিয়ে বসুন।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
মেন্টরস, আপনারাও বসবেন। টপ 10 পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আপনাদের জন্য রাঁধুনি স্টোরের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। Well done, participants.
যেভাবে প্রেজেন্ট করেছেন এটা স্মুদি প্রেজেন্টেশন হয় না। স্মুদি তো ইটস আ ড্রিঙ্ক, রাইট? সো এগুলো যে এত বড় চাঙ্ক উপরে, এটা দিয়ে এটা আমি কিভাবে করে খাবো? এটা তো আমাকে ইদার হাত দিয়ে উঠে খেতে হবে অর আই হ্যাভ টু ডিপ আ স্পুন ইন। সো তো স্মুদির কনসেপ্টটা ঠিক হয় নাই।
চাইলে আপনি আরো অনেক ইনোভেটিভ আইডিয়া নিয়ে আসতে পারতেন, কিন্তু খুবই সিম্পল একটা ডিশ হয়ে গেছে।
নওগাঁর জুয়াইরিয়া, চলে আসুন।
আজকে আমি বানিয়েছি চিকেন টেরিয়াকি পোক বোল, অ্যান্ড আমার ডেজার্টে আছে ফ্রুটি নাটি স্মুদি।
এটা আপনি স্টিম করেছেন চিকেনটা?
স্টিম করে দেন আমি সসে কিছুক্ষণ প্যানে আর কি সিয়ার করে নিয়েছি, দেন ওর উপরে আমি সসটা জাস্ট দিয়ে দিয়েছি।
সো টেরিয়াকি চিকেনটা স্লাইটলি একটু ওভার স্টিমড হয়েছে, রাইট? আপনি আরও আই উড সে আরও 1.5-2 মিনিট আগে নামিয়ে ফেলতে পারতেন, উড হ্যাভ বিন অল রাইট। রাইট, ইউ হ্যাড গুড প্রোডাক্টস, চেরি টমেটোস ছিল, অ্যাভোকাডো ছিল, মানে ইউ কুড হ্যাভ ডান আ লট অফ আদার থিংস, রাইট? আমার মনে হয় যে এখানে অনেক সিম্পলের মধ্যে আপনি চলে গিয়েছেন, অ্যান্ড দেখতেও ভিজুয়ালি দেখতে ভালো লাগছে না, এটা যাচ্ছে না, এটাকে দেখে একটা টিস্যু মনে হয় দূর থেকে আপনি যখন নিয়ে এসেছেন, এটাকে দেখে একদমই অ্যাপেটাইজিং লাগছিল না। কামিং টু দিস স্মুদি, রাইট? স্মুদির টেস্টটাও ভেরি সিম্পল, যেভাবে প্রেজেন্ট করেছেন এটা স্মুদির প্রেজেন্টেশন হয় না। স্মুদি তো ইটস আ ড্রিঙ্ক, রাইট? সো এগুলো যে এত বড় চাঙ্ক উপরে, এটা আমি কিভাবে করে খাবো? এটা তো আমাকে ইদার হাত দিয়ে উঠে খেতে হবে অর আই হ্যাভ টু ডিপ আ স্পুন ইন। সো তো স্মুদির কনসেপ্টটা ঠিক হয় নাই। থ্যাংক ইউ।
টেরিয়াকি চিকেন পর্যন্ত ঠিক ছিল অ্যাকচুয়ালি, অ্যান্ড বাকি ভেজিটেবলগুলো মানে এতটাই আমাদের পছন্দের, যেটা স্টিম করাটাও আপনার প্রপারলি হয়নি। চেরি টমেটো এমনি আমরা স্যালাদের সাথে খালি খালি খেতে পারি, লেটুস সব কিছু আমরা স্যালাদের সাথে খালি খাই, আর স্টিম রাইস তার উপরে শুধু টেরিয়াকি চিকেন।
স্টিম রাইসের সাথে আমি এখানে রাইস ভিনেগার অ্যান্ড সল্ট অ্যান্ড সুগার অ্যাড করেছি, আর ওখানে সসটা এক্সট্রা করে দিয়েছি যাতে রাইসের সাথে মিক্স করে মানে
সস দিয়েও ট্রাই করেছি। চাইলে আপনি আরও অনেক ইনোভেটিভ আইডিয়া নিয়ে আসতে পারতেন, কিন্তু খুবই সিম্পল একটা ডিশ হয়ে গেছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
টেস্টটা খারাপ ছিল না, ভালো ছিল। আজকে মানে জুয়াইরিয়ার মতো ফুড আসেনি, এটাই বলবো। তারপরেও বলবো গুড ট্রাই ছিল, ভালো। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ জুয়াইরিয়া।